guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I'm Random Sparkle if you guys are tuning on to one of my videos for the first time. So today I want to go over how it's been for me having eyelash extensions with super sensitive eyes. Like, I've known about eyelash extensions, but I've been honestly kind of scared to get them done and just like really nervous about the process because it's such a commitment. It lasts from like anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks. I didn't know how my eyes were going to react. I did a whole bunch of research, and I had a friend that I went to high school with that actually went to school and was professionally doing lashes, and she'd always post all these like really bomb pictures of her clients that she was doing. So for my 23rd birthday, I messaged her and I was like, I really want to get my eyelashes done because I'm going to VIP for the first time in this really fancy club in Seattle, and I'm nervous though because I have really sensitive eyes. And she messaged me back and was basically like, you know what, don't worry about it, you'll totally be fine, I got you. I decided that I would go ahead and do it. If you guys want to see my 23rd birthday vlog and kind of the first day of me having my lashes done, I will put that in the description box down below. So the process of getting my eyelashes done wasn't 100% painless, I want to say, just because of the fact that when she was doing my lashes, it didn't hurt, but when she had my bottom lashes separated from the top lashes and was working on this eye, for some reason this eye was freaking out just with my lashes being taped down. So this eye was watering while she was doing this eye, and this eye was completely fine. It was poking me. I don't know what happened, but I told her, I was like, the one you're not working on is hurting for some reason. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry, went ahead, fixed it, did whatever she needed to do. And that's another reason why I was really happy that I knew the girl that was doing my lashes, just because of the fact that I was comfortable talking to her. But you should definitely go to someone professional. If they're just your friend and they're offering to do your lashes, I would definitely say no. The only reason why I let her do it is because, like I said, she went to school for it. She knows what she's doing. But yeah, so I was comfortable enough to tell her that was going on. She was able to fix it for me, moved to the other eye, finished the other eye, and it took about 2.5 hours for her to finish. When she got done, I was really excited. They looked really, really nice. I'll try to insert some pictures over here of how they looked when I first got them done. So now I've had them, I want to say, for almost 2 full weeks now, and I'll just get a little bit closer so you guys can see what they look like. I really love them. So it was just the process and what they actually had to do to get them done that made my eyes water, if that made sense. But while she was actually working on my eyes, they were totally fine. So once I got home, I definitely felt like every so often I was going in the bathroom and feeling like I had to brush them or make sure they didn't have hair in them. And that feeling probably lasted for the first 2 days. So every so often I would just feel like I had like a hair or something. I do have 3 dogs, just to let you guys know, so that's definitely a part of it. If you guys have a house that has a lot of lint, dust, and hair in the air, even though I vacuum every single day, that's just kind of what happens when you have 3 dogs. And since your lashes naturally are there to pick up dust and keep out hair and things like that, when they're accentuated and longer, they just kind of pick up more. So, and you cannot wash your face for the first 24 to 48 hours. If you guys check out that vlog that I was talking about, that I'll put in the description box down below, you can see that my face is oily as shit in that video, and that's because it was the day after. I couldn't wash my face. I didn't have my micellar water yet, which I'll go over in a second, but yeah, that's basically why I couldn't wash my face. And I did wake up that morning with a hot wash rag and just kind of wipe down my face, but you know how much that does if we can't use soap and water and really wash our face. If you guys are planning on getting your lashes done, the biggest thing that you need to remember is that it is a extremely high maintenance thing. The second day I had them, it was my birthday breakfast thing, so I woke up in the morning, and I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty hungover, so it was like, oh, it was really hard for me. Went to the casino buffet and we're eating, and there was a couple times when I definitely had to leave the table, go to the bathroom just to brush out my lashes. And then we were in the casino and I realized I had my little mirror in my purse. So while we were at the casino slots, I literally was taking out my little mirror and like brushing out my lashes to get hairs and things out, because I would just randomly feel throughout the day like there was a hair stuck in my lash. So that is struggle of having my lashes for the first couple of days, was just the maintenance of it, I guess you could say. So now that I am 2 weeks into it, as you can see, my eyelashes are definitely still there. Honestly, I think that she did a really nice job, especially making them look a little bit more on the natural side. After I got them done, I was really nervous to touch them or, you know, do anything to mess them up. So when you're done getting your lashes done, they send you home with basically a brush that looks like this, just not so fancy. I went and bought this, but you can get these at the drugstore. I lost mine, so I like immediately had to go out and get this. You're gonna need this all the time. So sleeping at night, you can't really lay on your face. You have to kind of stay on your sides or your back just so that you don't smash them. And that wasn't really that big of a deal to me because when you're pregnant, you can't really sleep on your stomach either. So I was used to that. Biggest thing for me was not itching or touching my eyes, because I honestly all the time just sit there and rub my eyes or scratch my eyes. And I know it's not good for your skin. It's not good for you, period. So that was another reason why I was like, you know, if I get eyelash extensions, it'll kind of help me get out of that habit. So I haven't been touching my eyes, which I know has really helped. The other thing is you can't get any oil on your face. So when I got my eyelashes done, I did go barefaced. For 24 to 48 hours after you get your lashes done, you cannot get them wet. You can't be in front of like any steam or anything like that. And you're not really supposed to do any extreme exercise. You don't want to like get them drenched in sweat. The other thing that I have noticed with having super sensitive eyes and having eyelash extensions is that literally after a day and a half, 2 days, I could feel that my lashes needed to be washed. Like I could feel it's like, I don't know if you guys can see it. I need to wash my lashes today, but it almost reminds me of like dandruff. You get these like little white spots on them, and I could feel it, and it just like they get oily a little bit. So you really have to keep up and make sure that you wash your lashes. You don't want to wash them too much, but you don't want to not wash them. You can get all kinds of things wrong. I've heard of people getting styes and eye infections and all kinds of weird stuff from not washing them. So yeah, if you have sensitive eyes, you just want to make sure that you're staying even more on top of that. And like right now, I feel like I have a hair in my lash. So yeah, I literally have to grab this. I have to go over here and just brush up. And then you can look at your brush and yep, I don't know if you guys can see that, but there is a little hair on there. So that's what I'm talking about. So it's not like getting your nails done. It's not like you just get them done and then bada boom, bada bang, they're done. You wait 4 to 6 weeks and then get them done again. No, it's like you get them done and they're there. You have to make sure that they're maintained. You have to make sure that they're straight. You have to make sure that they're clean. So just keep that in mind. I don't want to discourage anybody because I really do feel like it's a great experience. Just know what you're getting yourself into. So now I just want to tell you guys how and what I wash my face with. So every single morning what I do is I wake up, I use a hot wash rag, and I just kind of wipe down my face with hot water. And then if I feel the need, I will take my micellar water. And this stuff is really, really cool. It's basically like face wash you don't have to wash off. No bad chemicals, no alcohol, and no oil, which is the biggest thing. So then I take one of these pads, which is an exfoliant on one side and a regular soft pad on the other side. Pretty much just get it wet and wipe over my face, and I can also wipe over my eyelids in this as well. And these wipes I just got from the regular drugstore. As you can see, you could probably find these at Fred Meyer's or grocery store also. And that's the main thing that I do. Then if I am having a lash wash day, after I do those 2 steps, I go ahead and I get in the shower and I wash my face with this. I'm gonna put a picture over here because I didn't bring it in the room, but of this, I think it's the Neutrogena oil-free cleansing face wash. So I just wash my face like normal, and in the shower I just kind of put my hands like a shield over my lashes, but I let it drip onto my forehead and go down just so the water isn't directly like attacking my lashes. But yeah, so I just put my hands up, I let the water rinse off all of the face wash, I let it drip down my lash, cleanse my face. Then when I get out of the shower, I go ahead and I take my other brush that I have, my cheaper ones that my lash tech sent me home with, and I go ahead and put baby soap on it. I'll also insert a picture over here of the baby soap that I use, just a tiny, tiny, tiny little bit, and then I brush through my lashes. and then I just cup my hands with water, and I basically just give them a little water bath. And then you have to let them air dry. So that's another thing, is you can't be sitting there wiping the water off your eyes. You literally have to just kind of suffer and let them air dry. So that was another thing I had to really get used to. Some people do take hair blow dryers and blow dry their eyelashes. So that's another thing that you can do. My hair dryer does not have a cold setting, it only has a hot setting. So if you do that, you have to have a hair dryer that has a cold setting so you're not like burning your eyeballs. But yeah, so other than that, I don't have to really moisturize too much, just because it seems like since I haven't been doing my everyday regular face wash, my face hasn't been drying out, so I haven't really been needing to use face moisturizer that much. But when I do need to moisturize, what I do is I go ahead and take this Pacifica Coconut Probiotic Coconut Water Lotion. So this doesn't have any oil in it. You need to find one that doesn't have oil in it, obviously. They do say that if you don't put it like in this area that it's okay to use, but I said better safe than sorry, because everything does travel to the eye area eventually. So I use this, and I basically have only needed to use it on like my nose and my chin area. Everything else hasn't really needed it. And the last thing I want to show you guys is the foundation that I've been using. So I haven't been doing anything for makeup besides foundation sometimes. Like most of the time I just go bare face, honestly, and maybe wear chapstick, because I feel like lashes, they just kind of make it so you can just get up and go. But if I want to be a little extra, I will wear foundation and maybe a little lipstick. So I have been wearing my regular Fenty Beauty foundation. I'm not claiming that this is oil free, and I don't really think it is, but what I do is I just kind of avoid my eye area, and then as soon as possible I just take it off. To take it off, I do that same process of just grabbing my micellar water and my rags, and I go ahead and just wipe it all down. And then after I do that, I take my hot water rag and I wipe over it that way. So that's how I take off my makeup. Other thing that I wanted to let you guys know is other people do wear eyeshadow and eyeliner, and some people I think even wear mascara, but I just avoid that, because the more makeup you put on, the more makeup you're gonna have to take off, and it's really dangerous to have makeup clump up on your eyelashes, because it can clog those pores, and that's what gives you styes, that's what gives you eye infection. So yeah, I just haven't. Like I said, people do, they just use oil-free makeup that isn't waterproof. If you guys do want to know any other specific information about my lashes, just leave me a comment in the comment section down below. And if you guys aren't subscribed to my channel, please click on that subscribe button down there. I do have a goal of getting to 1,000 subscribers. If you guys enjoyed, you can always give a thumbs up to let me know, and we'll see you in my next video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.